Hey, everybody, welcome to the MURCA Guns and Freedom podcast with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. And since all my bones stayed quiet that time, we can move on here. This is just an open chat, as always. If you want to come in here and tell me why I'm wrong about something, challenge me on one of my opinions, please do so. And don't come in and tease me like you're going to and then disappear like someone did last night. If you got something to say, come in and say it. You will be respected for doing so. So come on in, challenge me if I've said something you disagree with. Otherwise, you can just ask questions, suggest topics. You can talk amongst each other in the live chat over there. You know, we just trying to have a good time, discuss things we all care about. Doesn't have to be gun related. It could be about wrestling, cars, motorcycles, animals. You know, I have multiple interests, as do you. We're just kind of gun centric here. So feel free to ask. I just hit my knee on my desk. Oh, that hurt. Did you hear that when I just hit my knee on my desk? But feel free to ask what you want. And I'm going to tear up because that's my bum knee, and I just bashed it on the edge of my desk. But like I said, ask what you want. I'll be glad to answer. I'm not afraid of controversial topics or anything. I'm not trying to be popular or win any friends. I don't need any friends. I live like a hermit. I don't need friends. I got some friends now. I try to spend a lot of my time trying to avoid them. Let's get started here before we get into how sad and pathetic my personal life is. As always, I like to start off by reading the people who ordered merchandise in the last 24 hours and say thank you very much for supporting the TYMPPP program, where we provide at least 4 families a month with the means to protect themselves, their home, their family. We provide them usually with a G3C or a shotgun, a Maverick 88, usually shotgun, if they can't otherwise afford it, because the Second Amendment just ain't for people that can afford it. Safety just ain't for people that can afford it. We got single mothers, seniors living on disability or fixed incomes. You know, got a lot of people out there that can't just barely make it paycheck to paycheck. So we try to help them be safe and win them over to the pro Second Amendment cause. We do that too. So I want to say thanks to John Kuzmak for placing an order today. I think he got the caliber effectiveness shirt. Blank. I don't think their first name's actually Blank. I just don't think they filled it in. And Anton Kick. He got the All 9 Lives Matter shirt, which I wear that one quite a bit. Tevin Tan got the Prep a Pig shirt. I wore that, I think, yesterday during the chat. Maybe that's why they bought it. Johnny Mandrick got the P320 shirt. You ever consider maybe you're the problem? Which that one, like I said, is multi meanings, because it does still cover the, people blame guns for being the root of all evil, being violent, etc. And maybe it's them that's the problem. The people are the problem. And it also, for the people who've been going after the P320, maybe you guys are the problem, which they are. So he got one of those. And then we got an order from Brian Adams, and I don't think it's that Brian Adams, because if it is, he hasn't said so. I think you would, well, I don't know. If I was Brian Adams, I don't know if I'd tell people. A lot of people got a lot against that guy. The Canadian government, even on South Park, they said the Canadian government has apologized for Brian Adams on multiple occasions. So thanks to him and everybody else that ordered today for helping support TYMPPP. Now let's get over here and see if we got any comments coming in. Any comments coming in over here? We've got one. It was from John Heasley, and he did do a $10, so he's going to get an entry into the monthly giveaway I'm going to start doing here. Which is probably going to be a Rock 5.7 this month, just so people know. We're going to go from 15th to the 15th. Oh, and by the way, speaking of the 15th, instead of announcing the TYMPPP recipients tonight during the live chat, I'm going to do it as a standalone chat tomorrow and send you your videos. I think it's more effective because people don't got to fish through a half-hour video if they don't get their email to see if they won or were chosen. I guess I should say it's not a contest really, but And John Heasley says, when you going to finish the were possum drawing? I'm going to work on them tonight, actually. I worked on it a little bit last night, but not a lot. I had to get out here and get some work done. So I worked on it a little bit last night. All right. And then that is it for the super chats. I don't think we got any over here either. I don't know what's going on tonight. We got no chats coming in, but we're going to be through tonight's chat quick. Let's get over here and see if I can get to the chats coming in over here. How far up can I go? Yes, it was Clinton B. I don't know what that was in response to. All right, let's get started over here. Good evening, ye old fartette. And then Welper says, yes, it was Clinton B. Oh, that was the winner last night. Clinton Barella was the winner of the free t-shirt last night. Don't think we'll have to worry about that tonight. Then there's nothing here. The High Point C9, awful, everything. You have what? Tracheo, hold it so the magazine can feed while jammed like a brick. See, I've never had that experience with High Points at all, but I don't know if I've ever had every High Point I've ever owned. I don't own one, but we've got one in the barn back home. We've had forever. It always works. I've gone home and pulled that thing out of the toolbox that's in the garage and shook the cobwebs and spider eggs out of it and fired it. So I've never had nothing but good experience with High Points, and especially for what you pay for them. Ruger EC9S is the same size as the 43. They're very similar, yes. Had the same issue with my Bodyguard 38, Sweetie. So Sweetie had a bad Bodyguard 38. I've never bought one of those, and I'm reluctant to try one because I ain't heard great things about them. And plus, I got other revolvers. The P320 is my most expensive gun because of its modularity. LOL. Bought an optic cut slide and multiple frames, sights, triggers, and even the little back plates. Yes, it's one of the fun things about them. You can change the color of the frame anytime you want. It's not a serialized part. That's what I like about those. And the new Ruger, whatever it is, the Glock clone. That same thing. The serialized part is the firing control unit. I don't think there's a wide variety of frames available for those yet, but I'm sure Magpul will have a bunch of them out soon if they don't already. Speed loaders or speed strips? Well, speed loaders are better, just better all around. They work better. They're easier to use, but they're bulkier. If I'm going to actually take the time to put the carrier on my belt, I'll carry a speed loader. But generally, I don't do that, so I have to use the speed strips because one, they go into a pouch that can slide up under my belt and Velcro over it, so you don't have to put them on before you put your belt on. And they're not as bulky. They don't put a big old bump right here, and they don't bang into things. So I usually carry speed strips instead of speed loaders, but speed loaders are better. And today I was looking at something I got sent on Instagram. And it's basically a loader for revolvers where it looks like a magazine and you just kapunk, 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 which is something I've done videos on before about how if you've got like a 357 mag you want to carry, but you don't want to carry ammo in a speed loader or a speed strip, well, just buy yourself a 10 millimeter magazine or a 357 magazine from like a Desert Eagle or Coonan or something. And carry your extra ammo in there, and you just ka-shink, 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 ka-shink. And this thing's basically the same thing, except that it looks like it gives you a little more control of the round. So, I would say, well, I answered the question, didn't I? Speed strips are easier to carry. Speed loaders are actually better for work. First gun show purchase in email. All hail Phil. Well, let me see if I can see it. What is going on? Oh, I'm searching for winner still. That's why I can't see it. Where? Dog gun. Who was it just said? It was Jacoby. So dog gun. I don't know what it means. Dog gun. But let me share this. Share screen. Winder. Boom. Boom. Is this the one you're talking about? Says dog gun. I don't know what that means. He got him a Taurus. This is basically the same gun I give away every month. I give away. Oh, there's the dogs. Oh, I went to a gun show, which I've never done before, and bought something cheap for my car. This is my two brother dogs. So I had my two brothers' dogs. So I had to babysit. Their bones of choice are different. It's different about the size they both choose. Oh, they love them puppies. Turnip, his thing is they have like the Nyla bones, and sometimes I'll get him regular bones. Turnip, I always afraid his jaws are so strong. Django's more into chewing the Nyla bones and stuff, the chicken flavored ones. What Turnip likes is these treats, and they're nubs. They're shaped like a bone. They're chicken flavored, and they're nubs. He loves those fucking things. If you went to offer him, like if he's bothering you, he wants a treat, he's eating his dinner, so he thinks he deserves a treat, he comes to get you. If I walked in the kitchen and picked up a pork chop and handed it to him, he would sniff it and then look up at me like, well, that's not a nub. Anything I try to give him other than a nub, he acts disappointed. But if I give him a nub, he snatches it and runs off with it. He's very excited. He loves nubs. Those are his thing. But yeah, the Taurus that's a gun I give away. That's the one I give away all the time to the TYM Triple P people. Give away a bunch of them. I can't imagine how many of them I have given away up to this point. I think that was it for. That's a follow up. Yeah, that's different. All right, let me get over here, see if there's any questions coming in. John Mandrick chimed in and said, what did he say? Beware the Ides of March et tu, Gary. Gary dead. Gary ain't turning on nobody or doing nothing bad to anybody. Gary's dead. Eric Wong, and we always say two Wongs don't make a white. That's a very racist thing to say, but I say it anyway. Hi, Yank. Can you make a great Acorn Wars into a 3x3 cut magnet? Yeah, I can. Hold on. Acorn Wars. 3x3. Okay, yes, I'll do that tonight. I saw a video with this. What do you think? That's something, isn't it? That's huge, but it's something. Let me show what they're showing here. This is, I guess, a speed loader, but it's multiple speed loaders in a stack. Let me present this website. This is different. What I saw looked like a magazine with a button you pushed in it, put one round out at a time. This looks like it's a multi-stack speed loader, which I don't understand. What's the point of that? Also, I don't see what's the point of the one in the magazine. Just get yourself a magazine. But why would you want something with multiple? Well, I don't get it. I'm not getting why you would want this one. It just looks like it's bigger and harder to carry. Yeah. I'll have to look into it, but because sometimes you look at something and your first thought is, oh, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And then you think about it and you're like, oh, okay, now I get it. All right, that looks like we're done with those. So let's get over here. I heard you mention the other day about being at Fort Huachuca, or Huachuca, some people say. I went to AIT there and loved it there. Where were you? 96 Bravo? 97 Bravo? If you were 97 Bravo, you went there, and then you went to California. But if you're 96 Bravo, I think you did all your training there. I don't even know if those are the right letters anymore because they changed some of them. The American lady who tormented the two wombats has fled Australia because she kept receiving death threats from the locals. Good. Only thing been better is if they'd actually caught her. beat her with a rod till she was black and blue and bloody. Would you rather have an AR-15 or shotgun for home defense within city limits? Well, shotgun, definitely. Just I like you're more versatile being able to look because inside the city, I don't want to be shooting an AR in an apartment or something or a house that are close together. Did you ever get one of those rapid loaders? Yes, I got sent one by a viewer, and yes, I got it. I don't carry it because I ain't never mastered how to use it, but it is fun to put it in there. Do that. Plus, I don't go really very many places anymore these days, so I don't really have a time I need to carry extra. You know what I mean? We're almost done here. Which one of your guns is best for defending against the Ides of March? I don't even know really what the Ides of March are. So today at my local St. Patrick's Day festival, a fat girl was wearing a T-shirt that said leprechaun. Well, if someone tells you what they are, believe them. Don't second guess them. 35M human intel. Yeah, 96 Bravo would have been an analyst, I think. But a lot of the intelligence people did AIT there. I was 97 Bravo, so I started there and then went to California, which was nice in California. I would say it was nice. The weather was wonderful. Loved it. It was a little chilly sometimes when you got used to Huachuca and then you go there. And in the Bay Area, especially, it was a little chilly. But much, it was nice. It was you never had to worry about what's the weather going to be today. Oh, it's going to be in the mid 70s and it's going to be sunny. So it was always nice. What do you think about Trump ordering air attacks on Houthis in Yemen? I don't really know. I haven't read the details. If it's happened, I haven't been paying attention to the news, but I ain't no fan of the Houthis, that's for sure. But I'm just an honest person like that. Well, I don't know what that's in reference to. Yeah, I don't get to go for language school in California. They did away with that requirement a couple of months before I enlisted. Well, I didn't go there for language school. I went there for other stuff that shall not be discussed. I don't even know if they do the same training nowadays or not. I was a glorified interviewer. They make it sound like when you become 97 Bravo, like that you're going to be James Bond. I was not James Bond. I was going around working for CID, interviewing people that were suspected of stealing. The biggest investigation I ever got involved in was, I guess there was a big ring in California where they were stealing cars off of bases and shipping them overseas, just loading them onto supply cargo vessels and sending them over just like 20, 30 cars at a time. And then you had to go and interview these supply sergeants and motorcade people that are like, you're an E5. You're driving a Mercedes and you've got 180 grand in the bank in cash just sitting. Can you explain to us where you got all that money? It's kind of stuff like that. Let's see, where am I here? I'm waiting on buying more magnets till you get the wear possum done. Well, then I ain't going to do the wear possum. I'm going to be stubborn. What are you watching on Netflix? Nothing that I can think of. I've been watching Dirk Gently on Prime. It's a very interesting show. I'm enjoying it. The character Bart, I really like Bart. She's my favorite character on the show by far. Although all the characters are pretty good, but Bart is especially interesting. I like when they cover her more, and I'm glad she's been more a part of it this second season. So that's one thing I'm watching on really on TV right now. I haven't started watching it. We're watching Invincible. We got a new episode to watch Monday because we got to wait till my son's here. But otherwise, we're not really watching much on. I watch a lot of fail videos and wrestling podcasts and stuff like that. And this Brendan Tenold guy who does movie reviews of cult movies, I watch that. But I don't watch a whole lot on the internets. Them backpacker stocks are nice. You should get one or two. I'm going to kick him out of the chat. I swear to God. Let me make sure I'm all caught up over here because that's all the questions. We got Jonathan. Oh, no, wait. First was Kevin Mabry chimed in here and said, for Phil. Not really a question, but Jonathan Aho paid his $2 tithe to Phil and said, nothing probably. Nope, didn't say anything. And then Jason Thompson, Officer Tater Hater, chimed in here and said, Yank, do you think bootlickers will try to pass a bill requiring you to back the blue? They can kiss my ass. Well, they're already supporting bills like that. I mean, there's Trump supporters saying they support total immunity for police officers while they're doing their duties, even if they violate your constitutional rights. And, you can't film police, that's kind of laws. Those are all basically forcing everybody to, give the police special treatment. So I don't like any of those laws. It won't, and don't support any of them. All right, let's see here. I think we're done. I tune into Dr. Tom Pritchard's live chat every Wednesday right before your show. John Heasley said, I love you too. I don't know. I hate those Pocket FM audio series commercials on YouTube. The latest one is a crazy man who threatens to rape somebody's girlfriend. I have no clue what you're talking about. I have no knowledge of which you speak. All right. I think we're done. Make sure we're caught up here. Make sure we're caught up over here. We are. We're caught up. We got all the live chat even today. So that's it. That's it for today. I'll do a last call for questions if anybody wants to get one in. Otherwise, we will get out of here early. So if you got a last minute question, get it in. Otherwise, we will be calling it a night. There's no reason to sit around if we don't have any topics coming in. I got to get on the treadmill, and I was late last night. So let's see. See if anybody throws anything in here at the last minute. Nope. People saying good night. And we didn't get, we got like how many super chats today? 1, 2, 3. So we're not giving away a t-shirt, that's for sure. So don't got to do that afterwards. So once we sign off, we can be signed off tonight. If you finish up the Where Possum drawings, please send me a link. I might, but I ain't going to, probably not. I'm not going to do it just out of spite. I can be spiteful. You'll find out. Find out how spiteful I can be. But that looks like that's it. I don't know how long the delay is. Was it like 15 seconds? And I gave the last call more than 15 seconds ago, right? So people have had time to send in a question if they got one. There's always danger of a wombat mama running away from her offspring when a person picks up the baby. Well, I mean, I would hope that doesn't happen, but it could. I know they used to tell us all the time when I was a kid, if you touch the birds, the mama won't take them back. That's not true. If you see a baby bird on the ground, pick it up, put it back in the nest. If it's still alive and uninjured, put it back in the nest. They'll take it back. Can a 45 AC pill kill gingivitis? No, I don't think so. But you're welcome to shoot yourself in the teeth and see. Let us know how that works out for you. I think we are done. Yes. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming today. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody who weighed in the comment section, even though it was only like 3 people today. Not a lot of questions today. I will see you all again tomorrow. Come with some questions. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe till I see you again.